Sometimes I even mess things up, and I did on that day. I kind of gave that look like, no, what's the next play? A lot of things happen in free agency, and different kind of teams come out of the woodwork. They were pretty much all in, and it was a strong consideration for a long time.
America's Game of the Week this week. Last time you were still at the field, right? You haven't been since. What happened on fourth down there?
I thought what happened on third down was an incompletion to Cam Brate. You know, sometimes I even mess things up, and I did on that day. I kind of couldn't believe it. I forgot that I actually clocked the ball or something like that, and that was a pretty bad mess up. Bad for the quarterback to not know what down it is, that's for sure.
It's tough to do with all the cameras now, because if there's not the slow zoom in on your face with the four fingers up,
yeah,
nobody remembers this. But
everything now is up close and personal, and I kind of gave that look like, no, what's the next play? You know, if they gave us a fifth down, I maybe would have actually converted on fourth down and moved the sticks, but didn't really get there.
You've seen it before, right?
Yeah, there's been a few of those. They weren't going to let that happen with me, obviously.
Soldier Field, tough place to play, right?
Yeah, tough and great place to play. I think anytime you go to Soldier Field, it's like one of those NFL stadiums that has aura. And you go there and you look around and you think of all the great Bears players that have played for that organization. And I played there several times, and every time it's like a, you know, pinch yourself moment to go out there and play well in this great environment.
I think it was actually today, a year ago, you mentioned on the Fox broadcast that they were kind of heavy silently in the recruitment before you went to Tampa.
Yeah, they were pretty involved, and you know, a lot of things happen in free agency, and different kind of teams come out of the woodwork, and I really wasn't expecting Chicago to be one of them, but they were pretty much all in, and it was a strong consideration for a long time. So in the end, I'm happy I chose Tampa, but you know, Chicago Bears, I gave it a lot of consideration going there.
You talked about it like as a home, you know, in Foxborough forever. Like you didn't mind having a home field that was difficult to play in, right? Like difficult football weather, was that part of it?
Yeah, I like the idea of kind of being there, and there was a lot of things that were to like about being there. And at the same time, I don't know, being down here in sunny Florida is pretty great. It's a pretty good quality of life. So those extra 3 years in the warm weather kind of helped my a little aging body get through that football process a little bit easier.
I was going to say it was what, early March when you were deciding, right? So do you remember looking at a couple forecasts and thinking?
I've been there long enough to know what the forecast is in early March, and it's not pretty. The summers in Chicago, I've spent a lot of those coming down from Ann Arbor to visit a lot of friends from Chicago, but yeah, the winter times there, those probably aren't my favorite.
I was going to say mid-September too. We might have some nice weather on our hands this Saturday.
You know what? I'm going to check the forecast right now.
See that?
Let's go.